We back.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from Northern Europe. This is badass broadcasting all over the land. Boy man, backup man, one-legged man. Finally back. Yes, this is the longest break I've taken in a long time. Well, it wasn't supposed to be that long. I was planning to do 1 or 2 streams, but I got sick. And then when I wasn't sick, I had family stuff. I thought Elvis summarized movies. No, that's not all he does. He apparently plagiarizes. He loves to tell everybody it's Mental Health Month or grandstand on whatever stupid issue he doesn't understand. He's got a history of being a douchebag. My personal favorite is when he makes a proclamation and usually has to end up deleting a tweet because he's wrong. And one to have to do it. The last big one he deleted was about me. When I told everybody that that's when Nick said he took my side when Elvis went out and said, "Don't listen to Tommy. Ant-Man, he doesn't know anything about anything," and he had to delete it because then, of course, Ant-Man got caught trying to take my video down. Shit. Oh, who cares? Act Man. I got that from J Station. He called him Ant-Man in the video. Calling Ant-Man's mom. Calling Ant-Man's mom. That's what we're doing. He's a jerk. Couldn't even take a joke. Oh, I'm sorry, I have COVID. So he has some interesting stuff, and probably not what you might think. If you think I'm covering the Elvis the Alien story too late, you're right, because there's not much else going on. And boy, with like 2 seconds of research, we actually found out something we don't think that most people know. What you might know is Elvis came out about a week ago. It would look like maybe he was feeling guilty by watching H. Bomberman's video and said that he had plagiarized something. He's kind of looking to get out in front of it. What you don't know is apparently this has been known for months. Months. Here's this guy right here. Elvis the Alien is caught plagiarizing a script 4 months ago, prior to H. Bomberman's video. See, I tried to confront him in DMs. I also messaged the original author, trying my best to spread this so he can't get away with it. Check links for proofs. So he didn't come out because he realized what he was doing wrong after he saw H. Bomberman's video. He got pressure on Reddit. And then H. Bomber's videos, he tried to spend the clout capital, thought he was running out, and what a jerk. And what a surprise coming from somebody. I mean, I like our whole thing that happened 2 years ago. I think when you first got on, he was virtue signaling on some fucking political issue, and I said to him, "It's like, you and your fucking buddy Bionic Pig are in no position to lecture anybody on any kind of morals ever. I mean, you stabbed Zaptai in the back as soon as you got the goddamn chance." So he comes back to me and he says, "Well, I was never his friend to begin with," which of course we responded with, "I'll still be your friend," right as the incident was taking place. I hope Ed still thinks I'm his friend. Well, Ed knows you're nobody's friend, especially when it comes between you and YouTube and your reputation. You're quiet? Maybe. Possibly. Speak. Well, I'll raise your volume then. Talk now. Oh, you are quiet. Yeah, you're real quiet. Not coming through at all. Oh, I think I know. Oh boy, I can't fuck with it now though. You know what? I'll recut this. Let's do it the old way. Hang on. I think that's what we got to do. We got to do it the old way. Hang on. So I got to do some fixing. La 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 la. 1 minute. Check 1 2. Now we got to do quiet after this. Stereo mix. You there, buddy?
Test 1 2 3. Test.
Yeah,
Test.
yeah. You're not loud here. Now I wish you were quiet. Yeah, there was something I forgot to do. It's something that's doable. We just gotta probably do another test and we're good.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, Jordan. I saw that in the chat.
So, I've always found this guy. This is one of these guys. This guy, when I got unbaited, he followed me, not because he's just hope I didn't say anything bad about him. I mean, these guys just sit every day and worry about somebody criticizing them. If they could swing their audience at him, they do. If they can ignore the situation when it's so, I wonder how many things he preached about and was grandstanding about between the time this came out and H Bomber's video came out.
Right.
I mean, utterly full with soy. And he's become a bit of a retard, too. Like, this is the guy trying to expose his stuff. I'm not paying too much attention. He's admitted to the plagiarism, but listen to the way he talks now. He sounds like Elvis the Alien AI. Turkey Tom was doing this shit for a while, too. He sounded awful. This is like a way to edit? I don't know.
In Phoenix. He lives in a one-bedroom apartment next to a city street that's comically ravaged by crime. Bo had plans to fly to see his mother on the anniversary of his father's death.
Bo had plans to see his mother. Bo had plans to see his mother. His mother. What happened to him? I've never doubted the guy's talent as a YouTuber or a reviewer or a pop culture reviewer. I just thought he's quite good. Yeah. What happened?
In Phoenix.
Is everybody listening to fucking I don't know, the guy that does Criminally Listed?
The
other guy. The guy that Verse makes fun of all the time.
Yeah. I can't remember his fucking name.
Flip Fungus.
Fungus.
Maybe he's just sound retarded. You're more likely to.
I did notice Turkey Tom was starting to read like him, though.
Yeah, he was, but he's cut it out since.
Yeah.
He lives in a one-bedroom apartment next to a city street that's comically ravaged by crime. Bo had plans to fly to see his mother on the anniversary of his father's death, but his keys get stolen and he can't leave. He sounds
like he's reading to the class. He had plans to mother this guy's a professional YouTuber, a big one too.
Exactly, yeah.
Not only is he stealing shit, he's reading it like a retard.
On the anniversary of his father's death, but his keys get stolen and he can't leave. Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events? Well, this...
Lemony Snicket's... What happened to him? Is he brain damaged?
Because he's actually reading from the script, like, verbatim, because he doesn't have anything, because he copied it. So
he's not this bad. He's not this bad. He's made good stuff.
Movie is that, but on crack. If you can imagine something bad happening to Bo, it happens to Bo. When Bo's mom finds out that he can't...
It just sounds like you made it... I could hear every cut. I mean, it really busts their balls when I make fun of them for this, because when they're all in the chat rooms and shit, they're all critics, like, all day and night, and they're all criticizing each other's stuff, and hearing it from me must make them nuts.
You don't even see him read from a script.
You don't even make essay videos, Tommy C. All you do is talk and talk about the same tweet and one tweet for a whole hour.
Make it. She responds in a cold, passive-aggressive manner that hints at their
passive-aggressive is your middle name.
Functional relationship. Then, after a hilariously surreal sequence in which Bo desperately attempts to purchase a bottle of water from across the street that he needs in order to take his new anxiety medicine, Bo calls his mother, and a UPS driver played he lives in a one-bedroom...
The guy's trying to prove something. And he stole it.
Yeah.
He's a plagiarist. I wish I'd have found. I stopped watching his videos years ago. I wonder if I'd have picked up on it. But I think just the fact that this guy was approached months ago and ignored it, hoping the guy would go away, try to pull the pyro a little bit. Mm-hmm. I never heard of that guy. I have no idea who that guy is. Okay, gamers, I have no idea what's going on. This guy's pretty crazy. All right, I did send him war porn when he was 17. But I wasn't accused of what I was accused of. Nothing makes me happier than he got nailed for this.
Yeah.
What's worse is he's talented enough to do it. He just didn't want to do the work. There's a lot of pressure being a grandstanding YouTuber and a know-nothing. And a guy that can be led around by a 19-year-old Alex is, what is that thing they put in cows' noses so they can lead him around?
Oh, geez.
That's what Alex did to him years ago. Yeah. They led him, both of them. He was like almost 30 at the time.
Yeah.
He's a really strong. Like, isn't that what Jordan Peterson says? Like, weak men are like dangerous.
Yeah.
They are. Because they're easily led.
Yeah.
Become concentration camp guards. Elvis would make a great concentration camp guard. We didn't want to ruffle any feathers. Just don't. And if you call him a concentration camp guard when he is a concentration camp guard, he'll just ignore it and hope you don't realize it. Jerk off. Elvis the plagiarist. It's too fucking funny. So I'm glad this finally got figured out. You want to see me throw a fit about him fucking years ago?
Let's do it.
I don't know. It's gonna be uncomfortable because I don't remember. I remember doing this, not liking it so much. Let me see. Yeah, almost had a heart attack. Let's go here. Hold on. This whole thing started years ago because he was grandstanding. I got sick of it. I pointed out the hypocrisy of it.
Look at all the nuance to the situation that Elvis the Alien set on his dead ass. So what he tries to do right here is, this is a new sleight of hand movement. I was never his friend in the first place. Not comparable in the slightest. I was never his friend. And Hot Wet Soup advertised itself.
Will say anything.
As YouTube buddies, YouTube friends. What a backstabbing lowlife. Accused him of what? Being a sociopath. He told that himself. That he was diagnosed only to reveal that he was lying. You know, you're being told by me, and you acknowledge this to me in my old account, my DMs. You acknowledge this.
That's right. I got my account snatched by Brickbong.
Yeah. You handled it poorly. And what was I saying at the time? This might be a cry for help. Turns out it was. He said, you're worth getting arrested for to an underage girl, but I'm the bad guy, I guess. Oh, Jesus, passive-aggressive nonsense. And here's the thing. There's more nuance to it than that. He was catfish. Boy, if you work with Elvis the Alien, this coward, this lowlife, you have what's coming to you.
What was that music? This is bad as
I don't know.
What the fuck was that about? Oh, maybe something else is in there. I had to put it over.
Guys like you have to keep checking your fucking pants, see if you have a dick. I got one. Thank you, Dennis Leary.
I took that from Dennis Leary. That's, you know what scene that is? Judgment Night.
I don't. Judgment Night. Yeah.
When he's on the roof with, he's a great actor. The guy that got the caravan for the trip. What's his name?
Fucking the dude from Entourage.
Yes. You know what I liked about him? He was like, he got out in front of me too. Anybody does this, I'll sue the bitch. That guy was great. He was also in
Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy Piven, great actor. That's the way he was aggressive about it.
Going to fucking going to all these fucking events, staring at your fucking feet because you have no social skills. Since when? It's the guy that didn't know how to fucking make friends in high school and in their 20s telling fucking people how to live. You haven't figured it out yourself that your YouTube channels took off. Let me speak. And you stepped on anyone that got in between that.
Yeah. I was right then and I'm right now about this asshole. I want another beer, and I have to figure... This is going to be the weirdest thing ever. I'm going to open a beer because I can't find a beer opener with my battery. Let's see if this works. It worked. Happy New Year.
Nice.
Super. I don't think it's the first time I did it either because there's a bunch of tear marks in this thing.
It's like doing it with a Bic lighter.
We didn't, we pushed Lulcow because, how do I bring this up? We pushed Lulcow because, I don't know, Keem had a better idea. We might end up recording tomorrow, so this might be today and Friday, and then we're out.
Based.
Yeah. Based and red-pilled. And if you want to get a call in today, there isn't a hell of a lot going on. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to say Happy New Year. Why don't you come in and wish me a Happy New Year? So get in the queue. I fixed the link below. You should be all right and be able to get in here without a...
Did you want to talk about the MamaMax thing before we take callers?
Yeah, kind of, but I don't want to... Boy, it kind of feels like bait, doesn't it?
I mean, you put in the title, which is why I asked.
Yeah, I do it. But I'm just like, I'm not 100% sold on it. That's all I'm setting this up.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is what it looks like, because I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
I'm wishing it is.
So the guy, I can say this, the guy who posts the Reddit guy, Maximum must...
Oh, no, I don't want to go this. I still want to do, what's his face? Do you have the apology? I want to hear the apology. Yeah, read the apology for Elvis the Plagiarizer before we go MamaMax.
We'll read it. Let's see. A while back, I made a review on the movie Beau is Afraid. The movie is challenging, and I had some difficulty wrapping my head around some aspects of the plot and putting them into words, so I did something I never do. I looked up other people's interpretations of the movie. I loved the way the movie tackled the crippling aspects of fear and anxiety, and I wanted to share it with the world. But there are other aspects of the movie that confused me.
But I was too afraid.
And I didn't want to cover the movie without breaking it down in full. I came across a Vulture article written by Bilge Abiri that I liked a lot and agreed with it. There it was, a giant version of what I was trying to say, staring at me in the face. That's the danger as a critic of any kind when it comes to reading or watching other people's reviews before writing your own. It's too easy to fall into the trap of copying your peers' talking points, so I normally avoid consuming others' reviews if I'm making one around the same time.
By the way, he's one of these 2016 guys that knew what to say when Clown posted it. He's one of those guys. So something tells me this is not the first time it happened. Right. But go ahead.
This time, however, I was stupid and lazy and copy-pasted Everett's words into my script. I used his words to express my thoughts. It was wrong, and I'm extremely ashamed to have done it. Days carried on, and I soon forgot about it and moved on. People found out about it, and then shortly after, the H-bomb video dropped, and I suddenly felt like I was a fugitive wanted for murder or something. I was terrified to say something, which is why...
But I was okay if it went away on its own, because I'm a hero.
Yeah, which is why it took me so long to do so. I worked hard on my other videos, and I'm proud of a good majority of them, but I was never proud of myself of that one. It's not creative fulfilling to plagiarize, and I hate that I allowed myself to do it. I had a moment of weakness, and it won't be repeated. I have since deleted the video. I want to apologize to Bilge Aburi, and I should have never tried to pass your work off as my own. I wish I was as articulate as you. I'm working on my writing every day, but on that day, I tried to take the easy way out, and I apologize. I will continue to make mistakes, but I will never plagiarize again. For those interested, you can find the article in question here.
Let's see how articulate he is. Hold on.
In Phoenix. He lives in a one-bedroom apartment next to a city street that's comically ravaged by crime. Beau had plans to fly to see his mother on the anniversary of his father's death, but his keys get stolen and he can't leave. You know Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events? Well, this movie is that, but on crack. If you can imagine something bad happening to Beau, it happens to Beau. When Beau's mom finds out that he can't make it...
Oh my God. Beau's mom, where's he from?
I don't know.
H Bomber's guy's video and he freaked out. No, you got pressure prior to that and you didn't fucking do the right thing. What a jerk off. r/YouTube. Does he have a fucking does he have his own Reddit?
I'm not sure.
People fucking get mad at me when I make fun of and point out guys like him and Chris Reagan, these weak guys. And I'm not talking about like, you know, I'm not one of these like macho, red-pilled fucking, you have to be a kickboxer. I'm not one of those guys. I mean, I people come in all shapes and sizes and attitudes, and not everybody can be a fucking tough guy. I get it. And but I have real disdain for people like Elvis because they're weak, they know it, they're passive aggressive, they're unsure of themselves, but they're perfectly fine telling other people how to live.
Right.
Like the weakest among us, the ones with the least amount of experience, have platforms where they pretend to be exactly the opposite. Or, like, I have social problems and I have issues and, oh, I do too, and you're so brave to talk about it. No, you're not. You're brave to do something about it. You're not brave to talk about it. I mean, it would make MamaMax a fucking, you know, Medal of Honor winner. You're not brave. You're just trying to seem important. That's it. It's like what Harley did. I don't give a shit about the people he raises money for. He wants to be known as the person that raises money. Elvis doesn't want to be known as a principled person that cares about people. He wants to be seen as a principled person that cares about people.
Right.
Because being a principled person that cares about it involves some fucking work, some sacrifice, and, oh, get this, maybe some criticism. The critics can't take criticism. Oh! They can't take it, they're terrified of it. They're willing to swing their audiences at you. As that real boy, the gay guy from H Bomber guy's video, he's something else, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's any different. Maybe in volume, but the character is the same. Every chance that every time somebody got onto that dude, he did whatever he could to attack the critic. The people that brought this to light. Elvis is no different. He just ignored it, hoped it would go away. But I have no personality. Who else did that? John Swan.
Yeah.
What happened when the whole Zaptai thing happened? Did he go, fuck this Zaptai guy, I'm out of here. That's unacceptable. No, he tried to fucking play it on both ends. Mm-hmm. And if the public was like, fuck Zaptai, he was fuck Zaptai. If the public was confused and he tried to like, I don't know which way this is going to go, Clown didn't post about it yet. I think it's really important to pay homage to Mental Health Week. I struggle myself. Oh, that's so brave of you. That's what they want to hear. Attaboy. Attaboy. Who was that guy pat himself? The wrestler? Hey, Barry Windham?
Yeah.
Just to pat himself in the back.
Yeah.
It's Barry Windham.
Yeah. Wait, not Barry. It was
Was it Barry Windham?
No, it was
Horowitz. Barry
Jewish,
Horowitz.
Barry Horowitz, yeah.
He was a terrible wrestler.
He came out to the Jewish song.
Oh, that's right. He was Jewish.
Yeah.
Wrestler.
Yeah.
Him and Goldberg should have had a fucking, I don't know, a yarmulke and a pole match. I don't know. That's what I need in my. Elvis, could you do the history of Jewish wrestlers? Get fucking Raven, Goldberg, and Barry Horowitz. The history of Jewish wrestlers. One does not think of the Jew when they think of tough guys in wrestling. But I'll have you know, me, Elvis the Alien, there are plenty of tough old Jews out there that have gotten involved in the dance that they call professional wrestling. Oh, God.
Jewberg.
They ever did that? No, that's awful.
No, I just saw it in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I get the feeling if you said something anti-Semitic to Phil Goldberg, you whip your fucking ass right there and then. He's a country boy too, right?
He was from Oklahoma and he played football in Georgia.
Did he? Was he any good?
Yeah, he was very good. He played nose guard for UGA, and then played for the Falcons for a little while in the NFL.
You probably knew what it was like to be him. Being the only Catholic on your football team, and everybody's saying horrible things about Catholics.
We used to play a Catholic football team, and every year we played them, they'd be like, "Man, I hate them fucking Catholics."
I did beat pop and.
Yeah, I'm just like standing here like, guys, what the fuck? What? Why? Like,
I'll tell you exactly why. Because all those Baptist fucking cunt preachers sit there and badmouth Catholics every Sunday.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, that's what they do. They're full of hate. My father used to say, who's religious, like, don't these people have their own fucking religion? Go to their things. They're just bitching about fucking Rome, and they're bitching about Catholics.
Yeah. But one of the most annoying things is like, oh, what are you? I'm Catholic. Oh, what are you? I'm Christian. No, well, and you got to be, well, no. Like,
I had to straighten somebody out in the Army, even though I don't have a religion. He said, there weren't child molester jokes. I wouldn't have said that. But he sounded like an anti-Semite, but for Catholics. He made a crack. I didn't care about the crack. And then he kept going, and I'm like, fuck, I go, what are you talking like that? You wouldn't talk like that about anybody else. You talking about blacks or Hispanics, because there's blacks and Hispanics in the room.
Yeah.
We're probably Catholic now, I'm thinking. The Hispanic guys were, that's for sure. They were all conquered by Spain. They had no problem saying horrible things about Catholics. None. It was okay. There's barely any Catholics in the Army, by the way.
Right.
No. Because most of the Catholics are from the East Coast, and they don't join the Army. So you can be as anti-Catholic as you damn well please. Fuck this guy. All right, let's go into
MamaMax.
Jackie McJackoff.
So you were saying you think this might be bait, and I was saying the guy Maximus Platypus, the guy who's posted this, he's been pretty solid with his critiques of MamaMax.
But he also comes to the Discord, so he supported him at one time, correct?
I think yeah.
So this was a mega account that he had stuff in?
Yeah, so it was like a Pastebin account that was on his Vimeo.
Yeah.
And it led to a mega.nz account, and apparently the account was taken down, possibly showing like maybe bestiality, maybe cheese pizza or something of that nature. And not only was it taken down, but the authorities have apparently been alerted, and the IP of the person who owned the folder, which people are speculating is Max, has been sent to the authorities.
This folder or file reported to contain objectionable content, such as child exploited material, violent extremism, or bestiality. The link's creator account has been closed, and their full details, including IP address, have been provided to the authorities. Something tells me MAGA or Mega NZ have to post that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, we got another one, boys.
them in Discord after this all the time. MamaMax occasionally referenced paste pins in the description of his videos. They've all been removed from his YouTube. I found the paste pen account on his Vimeo. Is it possible that he was trying to catch one of these guys and got one of their, probably didn't call the police? Right. Clicking through, I found some of these links to Mega NZ.
Yeah.
New Zealand account. I was shocked to see the notification when I tried to open one of them. He recently brought it up in an interview with Spencer that he's being investigated by the FBI. That's true. That's true. He did do that. Mm-hmm. I wonder if this is why. Additionally, Mega uploaded a transparency report that specifies what type of materials are classified as objectionable. And this is how they identified use of the resources within Interpol and NCMEC, which means that MamaMax was storing CSEM on his drive. What's CSEM? Child exploitation. We don't know that for a fact. In some capacity. Yeah, I'm not going that far until he gets nailed.
Yeah. I see a couple comments in the Reddit thread. This person said, I remember back when the video about the kid stomping on the dog came out. I went through the paste bin. There were a lot of videos of people doing terrible things to dogs in that Mega upload. I'm shocked.
That could be it too.
Down sooner. Yeah. So it's like probably a
I gotta use the real.
Evidence,
yeah, it's probably people jumping on dogs and stamping on puppies and shit.
Yeah.
I'll use it as my background because I'm an artist. Dipshit. It's probably that. I bet if you produce that kind of content like smashing puppies, that's highly illegal. But I don't think if you have it, it's not like having CP. I don't think.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I don't think that's at the same level. I mean, if you have a Chinese restaurant, you can kill and eat a dog. No problem. Oh, man. Well, that's all I got. I like to hear from you.
I got one clip that's pretty funny, Tommy, if you want to check it out real quick.
Sure.
Before
you do that, I grew up in Woodbridge, New Jersey, went to high school there, and then I moved, it's a town over, Edison, where Thomas Edison's from, Menlo Park. I used to call it Menlo Park. And I was kind of happy that apparently the mayor of New York, who's a criminal and is avoiding the Constitution. I think if I'm not mistaken, these northern cities that are saying you can't bring buses anymore, I think that violates the Constitution on interstate commerce, but I could be wrong. So they're saying you can't drop off your illegals, even though we're encouraging people to fucking send us their illegals.
Yeah.
So what they do is they're going to my old town, the town I lived in, which was Edison before I left. And they're just driving to the train station because they can't say it's the state, and then they're going right through Newark and then right to Penn Station from there.
And meanwhile, apparently, some bus companies have found a way to get around Mayor Adams' restrictions on when to drop off.
And Mayor Adams' restrictions are probably unconstitutional.
Off migrants at the Port Authority. Instead, the buses are dropping off migrants in New Jersey. And that's not sitting well with the leaders there. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Hughes is live in Secaucus, New Jersey. Good.
Jersey is where I'm from, and it's red as fuck. Or it's gray or blue as fuck. Poofers. So wait. You're saying MamaMax is a hypocrite? No.
The latest details.
Nah, I'm just giving you an update.
Janice, good morning.
Good morning, Shantae. This is just the latest drama surrounding this migrant crisis. So the executive order that Mayor Adams put in puts restrictions on when buses can arrive at the Port Authority. To skirt those restrictions, it appears the buses are coming to train stations in New Jersey to avoid all of that.
Good.
And they have been arriving at several different cities.
I don't have anybody who takes a bus to work. Edison, Fanwood, Secaucus. Fanwood. I didn't even heard of Fanwood. That's close, too.
and towns throughout the
That's literally where I'm from, like the neck of New Jersey. Yeah.
state. We know at least 12 buses from Texas and one from Louisiana have arrived at several train stations in Secaucus, Benwood, Edison, and Trenton. About 450 migrants have been dropped off recently, and they are getting on trains and heading into New York City. The mayor of Secaucus said in a statement, it's quite clear the bus operators are trying to find a way around the executive order, and that perhaps the boundaries that were put in place by Mayor Adams are too stringent and causing unintended consequences. Meanwhile, the mayor of Edison says he'll be taking steps to
So you got to get a load of this guy. This is why I want the mayor of Edison. Look at this guy.
keep the migrants out of his town. He's instructed law enforcement.
Why? Why keep the migrants out of your town? What, like, oh, they have to be in Texas or New Mexico or Arizona. They can't be here. Why not? You're the one that wants them.
Enforcement to charter a bus to transport them back to the U.S.-Mexico.
The people of Texas know the damage it does. How it fucks up the economy, jobs, their safety net for welfare and things of that nature. Why can't you share the wealth, motherfuckers?
Border.
Edison Township police officers did not know if any of those 40 individuals were carrying weapons.
Well, you know what? When they crossed the border, nobody in Texas thought that either. Texas Rangers didn't think that either. They didn't know they were carrying weapons. No shit, Sherlock. I bet he's not going to badmouth Biden.
Couldn't be identified, and that is a major problem. That's a major
safety issue, huh?
Risk. And we're just
but it's okay for it to be a risk for people in Texas and Arizona and New Mexico and California. It's just not okay in Edison. That's where Susan Sarandon's from.
just not going to tolerate that.
I'm not going to tolerate it. No fucking choice.
Meantime, Mayor Adams released a statement that reads in part, quote, "This is exactly why we have been coordinating with surrounding cities and counties since before issuing our order to encourage them to take similar executive action to protect migrants against this cruel."
Yeah, and it's all unconstitutional. You can't sit there and tell buses where they can and can't travel.
Now, Governor Murphy says he is in talks and is coordinating with local and federal partners to keep this from happening and to try to find a solution here. Live in Secaucus, Janice.
It can only happen in the border states. It can't happen in Jersey.
Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Janice, thank you. A deadly car crash near a new...
Yeah, if the immigrants, they can't turn... I mean, New Jersey's already blue. They can't flip Texas blue if they keep going to New Jersey. Dipshits. Let's check this out. Is that Tom?
Yeah.
Is that the turkey?
Yes.
Welcome to a day in my life as a YouTube content creator. I start my day by waking up next to my roommate. We both work really hard, and it's just great to live with someone who motivates me. Then it's time to walk to the bathroom. I walk to the bathroom to get ready for my day. It's really important to get ready for my day. I always make sure to get ready. My bathroom is nice and has all sorts of good stuff, amenities in it, to get ready for my day.
Still a lot of coke.
I can't wait to see my roommate again. Personal hygiene is always important to me, so I make sure to brush my teeth really thoroughly. I got this cool toothbrush from Somalia, and unlike American toothbrushes, it doesn't leave my gums feeling sore or dry or numb.
What the fuck?
Instead, it just really cleans my teeth really nicely, and because I'm always on camera, it's essential.
It's pretty funny.
Always be sure to spit.
Ew.
The water out of your mouth, because if you leave it in, it can
You
be
can tell he's a
uncomfortable.
smoker. He's
Hate
got
that
bad
kind of
teeth
thing.
like me.
Yeah.
Then I get ready a few other ways. Make sure to give a good stretch.
Good shape,
and then
Tom,
I
huh?
say hi to my roommate.
Yeah.
I love spending quality time with those I care about. Today, I treat my roommate to a traditional Somalian goat breakfast.
Oh, God.
Now it's time to walk to my office. My office is important because that's where I get work done. It's really important to have an ergonomic chair to avoid back pain while I work long hours. I work way harder than normal people. It's kind of tough to click my mouse a lot. I think I might have arthritis.
Right. I actually do. I got bone spurs. I'm not even joking.
Sorry, guys. It's just the truth. Today, I'm going to be doing some research for my next project to make sure I'm well-read and know everything I need to know for my video. I'm thorough. Well, I think that's enough work for today. 32 minutes? Way too much.
I'm so glad he's doing this.
I love these Pall Malls because Tucker Carlson said they're based. I just like to sit outside at night and smoke and contemplate things. I'm kind of a deep thinker.
Smokes Pall Malls?
Yeah, it's Harvey cigarette. I have cancer in no time.
Bruh.
But you already knew that, just based on my appearance and my videos. I mean, it's obvious. You can already kind of tell. And that's a day in my life as a YouTube star.
That's great. Fucking fantastic.
Bro, Pall Malls are the worst because I would smoke those
I can't smoke
on my shift. Well, they take so long to burn. So you'd go to smoke a cigarette on a shift.
Yeah.
And like I used to work in a drive-through, so no customers. I'd run out to try and like smoke a cigarette real quick. I could never get through it because of how long they would take to get through.
So nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I want to take calls. I want to hear from everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. It's the first show. One of you guys Adams is waiting in the fucking queue forever. Adams, you're on. Hopefully you're still there.
Adams,
you. What's up, man? How are you?
Let me see, man. Dude, what? Why is Elvis bitching? Like,
he's not bitching. He's trying to get out of trouble.
So he's bitching because he needs to get.
No, he's not bitching. He's trying to get in front of a video made on him to ruin his career. That's what he's doing. Turkey Tom, sorry to hear that you have bone-itis, Tommy. I wish I could help. By the way, Keem wants you to answer his call. Stop ducking him. What call? Let's talk to him an hour ago.
But yeah, I just think if he fucked up, then he's just take the hit, man. It's just not that deep.
He did take the hit. He got my whole point is he got in front of it because he was terrified somebody's going to make a video on it. Because he saw the H bomber video. He knew he stole this whole thing. So he's not crying. He just got out in front of it. That's all. I'm just trying to show you the fact that he got out. He wouldn't have got out in front of it, and if he didn't have to, he doesn't feel bad about stealing somebody's shit. That's all I'm saying.
To be honest, I just don't like him.
Me either. Do you have anything else?
Just Happy New Year's and
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
And just try to stay healthy, man.
No, I'm gonna die. We deal with it.
All right, man.
Stop living through me, you jerk. Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye. I guess the other guy left. We got way too many people here not to fucking get a call. Poofers. Oh, man. I'm tired. Well, this isn't too bad for first show back. It could be better. So tomorrow I will, I guess I'm going to record. Could be explosive episode if things go my way. So what's going on in our recording? Like, what's going on with you guys? Matt? Oh, did he leave because I got a fucking 1-minute phone call? He should know better than that. Where are you?
Up? Sorry, I went to take a piss.
All right. Where is what's going on? D-Max got fired.
No, he didn't get fired.
No, he didn't. Is that what happened?
No, he left the podcast. He just wanted to work on his own channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still do Clear as Mud and all those other podcasts, or?
As far as I know, I think so. Yeah.
Interesting move. Didn't you have the biggest audience?
Yeah, but I think he has more of a. I don't know. I guess he has more of chemistry with Clear as Mud. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure. And it's not as like he's more like he was kind of more of our producer and editor and stuff. With Clear as Mud, he's more just a talking head. So it's more.
No, he wants less responsibility.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Seems to be a pattern. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I don't know what his work situation is. I mean, I know he's not making any money, so whatever. He has his own channel. That's what somebody said. Yeah. So you said you would never link to it and fuck off, right? Is that what you did?
Yeah, no, yeah. I totally burned the bridge with D-Max. Told him he's a gay brony and said, "Get the fuck out of here. Never talk to me again."
Yeah.
That's exactly what I did.
I sent him. I sent Salvo his docs.
Okay, Jesus Christ, Tommy.
What?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I said Salvo and Ralph and I don't know, whoever else hates the gays. D-Max gets ectoplasm everywhere. Well, I hope things work out for him. I know what I'll do. I'll do podcasts that nobody watches, and that way I can't be held accountable to anything.
Toxic in the chat said, "Me and D-Max are starting still recording."
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
No, I think with D-Max, I think he has this this habit of like getting into something and
he can't fucking handle. Shocking.
No, he's very selfless. He works really hard. I'm trying to let me give him his roses. All right, he did a lot for our channel.
Yeah, he did. He did do a lot. I think he did all right for us, and I think he did good with us.
Yeah.
Too. He wasn't. It was exactly what you said. It wasn't like he couldn't. He took on too much. I mean, he just it wasn't. I used to think it was just because there was an issue that it was. I don't know, what's the right word? I just bit off more than he could chew. It was an honest mistake. That's what I thought. You know. Yeah.
Fair enough, and he deserves to go do his own thing on his channel.
He also can get goofed on. Get goofed on.
Yeah.
Fucking brony. Get goofed on, brony. See, now you have to tell all those other jerk offs that do nothing on your podcast to contribute, I guess, right?
Yeah, I was saying, like, you know, now I got to be the only talker again. You know, it was great having a guy who could, you know, having a guy who could say 20 words a minute, you know?
Mickey, wake up. Oh, g'day, mate. What's up?
There's been so many points where I'm like, Mitch, do you have any idea what's going on? Oh, no?
Well, yeah, okay. Speaking of, I did call into your show when that fucking SFTP jackass. First of all, I know what you were doing, so I'm not criticizing you.
Yeah.
Fucking Core and Matt are the only ones that are available, so they decided to do a stream, you know, which is fine. Here's what's not fine, all right? They put Aiden on with Sen to have a debate about Lolly, right? Pretty much, right? All right.
Yeah.
First of all, that stuff doesn't get talked to about here because it turned into exactly what you think. Everybody's a pedophile. You know, there's no arguing. There's no
Sometimes
debating.
You just gotta let go where the wind takes you.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm not saying you're setting these guys up to like talk about this, but as much as I think it's stupid and Aiden doesn't belong in the conversation, and he doesn't, it's not his place at all.
Yeah.
But Aiden thinks he can, I don't know, Aiden thinks he's going to be more well-liked or considered smart if he becomes half a bread tuber. I guess, right? I guess that's his move. I don't know. So I'm listening to him, and I don't even know the context of what they're talking about or nothing. Aiden goes in there, totally good faith, tries to, and then basically, no matter what statement he makes, Sen goes, yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. It's not sexual. Yeah, the entire time. So basically calling him a pedophile without calling him a pedophile, which is interesting. That's how I discovered him, because he accused Nick of not having the balls to call Pyro a pedophile, which is completely bizarre if you want to go to the back. But everything was fucking just passive aggressive. Like constantly, he's like, yeah, sure. No, there's nothing wrong with that, Aiden. That's nothing wrong. So Aiden was getting like really frustrated. And it's like, look, I'm trying to have a conversation with debate. And he even considers like, sure, let's have a debate. Sure, that's right. This is SEN. I mean, he was just trying to pedo jack. That's my new favorite thing. Uh-oh, look who's here. He was trying to pedo jack it, whoever he's, without actually having to say it. Hey, Nick Diorio, you're on the air.
Hey, buddy. I wanted to call in and talk a little bit about Elvis. I don't know if you've closed phones.
Fuck that guy, but go ahead. But let me finish the SEN thing. So I called in and I started going, yes, you're totally not a pedophile, Aiden. No, you're not. And I left, made fun of SEN, and he completely changed his tone after that. Then he actually started talking to Aiden. It was a stupid subject. It never should have happened. They both should have been smart enough not to do it on non-recording. But fucking SEN is just a fucking fraud from the top down.
Shout out to SEN and Aiden for coming on now recording.
Yeah. Go ahead. What about
I watch a lot of movie content. I don't watch a lot of drama content. So when people ask me, Nick, why haven't you watched a video? Or why? Perfect example. Smaggle. Nick, why don't you watch a Toastify video? I don't want to watch a good commentary video. I want to watch a bad commentary video. I get you. Say about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Like a good commentary video is good. Whatever. I watch movie videos. That's what I consume.
Yeah.
I want to watch. There was a video I saw the other day where it's like why I find Jerry Smith to be insufferable, and it sounded like a YouTube commentary video, but it was on the dad from Rick and Morty, and I thought that was really funny. And that's the kind of shit that I'm interested in watching. So now I know a bit more about the network of content creators that create stuff similar to Elvis the Alien.
Sure.
And I report back. Like, I've criticized this a shitload of times. There are content creators who just read the spark notes of the episode and then go, wow, that's pretty quirky. Like every few minutes. So basically, here's what Tommy does. He gets on the stream. He talks for about 20 some odd minutes. Then he takes a few calls. Then he does the end of the show. That's over. That's their video. That's them explaining Tommy's show. Okay. And in between they go, wow, isn't that pretty funky? Like every few minutes or something, just to interject like something into the video.
Well, at least something
that could be mistaken as a personality.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but that's what Elvis is. He's the cookie cutter.
He wasn't always like that. He wasn't always like that.
But I know he is now. He reviews content by telling me what happened in it and then going, gee willikers, that's quite quirky. Yeah. It's like, it's so awesome, dude.
Wow, that's like Star Wars on crack.
The thing is, I watch guys like Mahler who can make a 7-hour video on one movie, and I can watch that. Like I can sit down, watch an hour of that, come back, watch an hour of that, throw it on in my car, like in a podcast, like. He has something to say. He's using scenes to build the narrative, to explain what he wants. Elvis is like, wow, here's the entire plot. And that's the part that breaks my brain, because I'm reading his response. Let me quote this to you.
Sure.
A while back, I made a review on the movie Beau Was Afraid. The movie is challenging, and I had difficulty wrapping my head around aspects of the plot. Then why did you make a video? That's all you do.
My job, you idiot.
Explain the plot. If you don't understand the plot... what was the fucking
First of all, he's lying. He understood the plot.
Was that like a viral
He's
movie?
lying.
Like, that's not like saying I don't understand Deadpool 3 when it's going to go fucking huge and you're going to get a shitload of views. Was Beau Was Afraid a big hitter? Why not just watch something else?
Yeah, no, he... First of all, he's lying. I think he liked the movie. He really wanted to say something. This guy did it better than he could because he's phony. And he stole it. That's it. That's it.
I got a feeling. I just got this feeling that he didn't even watch the movie, but that's just me.
Really? It'd be funny if he did. I don't believe that.
Watch movies.
I don't think. I don't. No. I think he watched
a reviewer could say that. I have to review Dark Souls, and I'm really fucking bad at it. So
because Beau is. I'll tell you why you watched the movie.
People know I'm bad at video games.
I'll tell you why you watched the movie. Because Beau is a character that he not only identifies with, or he sees himself as somebody like Beau. Yeah, that's why he wanted to do it, because we've always seen this shit with him about talking about mental illness month and what a coincidence. It's Beau. The guy's been a loser his whole fucking life. He's total fraud. He tells other people how to fucking live, and this was really important to him because this is something he always speaks out about on Twitter, whether he knows what the fuck he's talking about or not. He tells other people to change their lives, and he won't change his own. So
Dude,
no.
but this is like if Bo Blacks was too lazy to grab the tweets, and he stole someone's compiled Google document of tweets and gets a fake one in there. Like this is like levels of lazy I didn't know was possible for an already lazy niche.
You know what it is too, and he's in his 30s now because he started in this shit late. Mm-hmm. It is, and I've experienced this myself, and I think you have too. It's called burnout, but it also kind of manifests itself like, what am I doing with my fucking life? You know,
Ollie is right though. I think he's right. He wrote, it's probably because the nerdy loser friends were like, dude, you have to watch this. Hey man, have you watched Bo yet? Have you watched it? And then he's like, yeah, I'm actually planning on making a video about that. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I went to film school and I thought that Bo was a real interesting tale of a boy's like.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. I'm finishing it right after my my review of Titanic. And like,
it's like he's afraid of looking stupid, so he fucking just copied somebody's homework.
But he's like I feel like he's like an indie band. We're the only ones that actually know he's literally stupid. Because he's pretty well respected all around the internet. But, like, we know he's actually dumb. He makes these grandiose statements that he has to delete. Didn't you tell me that you knew it was over for Ant-Man when fucking Elvis made it, told...
once Elvis jumped in for support, I knew we were fucked. But that's the thing, is, like, and these guys, like, could you get an editor to be a movie review channel? Like, can you get a script writer and still be a movie review channel? Like, genuinely, if you were starting a movie review channel, but the only way you could do it, because let's say dyslexia or something, you got to have a script writer in there.
Sure.
Would that still be like, would you respect somebody who gives out other people's opinions in reviews of movies?
No.
I feel like this is like the one thing you have to write.
Here's the one thing, like if I put my mind to it and wrote a script and it was all dyslexic as fuck, when I actually spoke it, I could fix the grammar right there and then. You know, it's not like he's just that lazy.
Illuminaughtii runs a content farm, right?
Yeah.
Blair runs a content farm where she like hires scriptwriters, editors, fucking idea makers, and creates like a content with just her voice as like an actress.
Sure, fair enough.
Could
I don't have
Elvis
a problem with
do that?
I don't have a problem. What's that?
But if Elvis reviews movies,
could
he ethically do that? Where he has other really people write his review?
No,
that would be so funny.
Isn't that what's his name did? The fucking angry video game nerd dude? Didn't he have
apparently?
Yeah, he got
like,
caught doing that too. Yeah,
it's did. Like, well, listen, I actually didn't write that review. What do you mean you didn't write that review? Like, that's your one job.
Yeah,
you tell us what you think about movies.
They're trying to get. Yeah, they were trying to keep him in the game. Yeah, they started writing his reviews. But I think he did credit the writers at the end of the thing, though. I don't think he was saying this is my stuff. If this is a group effort, even back then, what he got in trouble for is one of the guys he hired plagiarized. You know?
And that's possible.
Yeah,
I was talking about it the other night. I'm like, do you lose respect for somebody if they plagiarize? But it's like they didn't plagiarize. They hired somebody who took a shortcut and then they posted it. I mean, I'm sure there's like legal ramifications. You probably should give that guy
it probably
the ad
doesn't
revenue.
matter.
You probably could get. It wouldn't matter in that regard. But from a moral perspective, am I like, Turkey Tom's a real plagiarist. That guy hired the wrong dude.
Yeah, but I'm willing to because Angry Video. It depends on the situation. Because Angry Video Game Nerd, he went.
Depends
in
on
with
the child, really.
No. No. It's more like he signed with a company. The company says, we'll get you writers, and they got him writers, and they plagiarized. So I can forgive him on that one, sure.
Yeah, I could easily. 100%.
Yeah.
I think that, you have to kind of knowingly plagiarize for me to say that you're, a moral,
but see, the thing is, I don't know, did you watch the beginning of the show? Did you see this? What we found before we went on?
The Reddit?
Well, here's the thing, and we suspected this. This did not come on because of the H-Bomber guy. He was under pressure on Reddit since September on this. Mm-hmm. And then the H-Bomber thing came out and he fucking squealed. That's what actually happened. He knew about this. He was totally willing to spend the time.
Well, it became a huge plagiarizing witch hunt. I guarantee before H-Bomber guy, there's absolutely no repercussions for plagiarizing.
Yeah. Who cares? And
now there is. Now there is, which is probably a good thing. Yeah.
This is like the Me Too for plagiarism, but in a couple months we're going to start hearing about the small plagiarism incidents that are I just had a bad
All
date
I'm glad is he knocked Jack's films out of this fucking argument because that guy was getting to be an asshole. Oh God, I'm glad he made that video.
By the way, we were talking about Illuminaughtii being the content farm. I think the farm is on fire. I sent you a tweet, Tommy.
Oh my God. Uh-oh. Boy,
yeah,
I tell you something,
right, by the way.
she just does not go away. I mean, people are just killing. They're making careers off of her. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. When was this?
Oh,
December
you didn't see
21st?
this one?
No. I didn't know.
This is Blair's best fucking verse. Listen to this.
But what about other storms? And why does this keep happening?
So this is the part of the video where words would be said, but unfortunately Blair forgot to add them in. So here's Blair moving her arms, blinking her eyes a little bit, looking at the screen. Oh, look back to me. Apparently Katrina's rebuilding a program that prioritizes the wealthy over the... Now, what you guys didn't know is that was me reading, not the video.
Yes!
Yeah. Nothing. Pure silence. This
That's
one goes on for 5 minutes, by the way.
Hey, Blair, that's what you get for not really being a fucking communist, you jerk off bitch.
Dude, her editors quit. She had no idea what to do.
Yeah. Oh my God. And she uploaded this?
Dude, this is the only way that she could stop plagiarizing if she And just for good measure, I stole that
Do you think
joke
you
from
just
Reddit.
forgot to upload the voice track? Or like?
Yeah, there's no voice track in this. It's no audio. It's dead.
That's so funny. Boy, she doesn't quit, though. You got to give Blair to. She doesn't get embarrassed. She just keeps going.
Well, she has to. She probably has sponsorships, and she still has sponsorships, so she probably has like deals that ended in the new year. We'll be surprised to see what happens next.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money she could have if she keeps suing everybody.
She's crazy.
Twitter forced me to review gay N-words from outer space. That's the best fucking Elvis the Alien review.
Yeah.
Dude, when he reviewed
he enjoyed
N-words
every
from
minute
outer-
of it. I watched that. It was pretty funny.
PETA.
What happened to him? The Dark Side of Disaster released 6 days ago. Well, that was last year. Let's hear it. Let's see what you
When natural disasters as devastating as Hurricane Katrina strike, it's impossible.
Yeah, I
not
think
to
your
feel
channel is
helpless.
as devastated as
What if it had
Hurricane
happened
Katrina
to you?
struck.
Your home, your community. No one did anything wrong. The extreme weather simply wiped out everything in its path.
No one did anything
Sometimes
wrong,
it's
guys.
floods,
The weather
fires,
just came in.
winds, and other storms on an apocalyptic level. Maybe if you're able to help, that's exactly what you do. Some vendors may offer money, gear,
Still a better reader than Elvis the Alien.
and services. Companies like Microsoft can
Services
easily
for
contribute
those.
$1 million without feeling a thing. And citizens have, at times, donated so many goods like diapers that cities have called off the need for donating any further. The outpouring of support.
Send it to Open Hand, it'll disappear.
Comments are turned off.
Towards
Oh yeah,
Hurricane
since
Katrina
H-Bomber
victims
guy,
in
she shut the comments completely.
Yeah.
2005 was an incredible thing to watch in real time. NPR said that Americans were generously contributing to relief.
And that hurts you in the algorithm, too. Right? Doesn't that
You know what
hurt you in
someone
the
should
algorithm? What?
You know what someone should do?
What?
Someone should deadpan delivery, fully edit, and completely plagiarize H-Bomber guy's video on plagiarizing. Like, just go out of their way to like recreate the entire video and claim it as their own. Like as an April Fool's Day joke, that would be such a really good one.
Well, you see, all you have to do is a section of it.
I feel like if you go the full thing, because it's still a watchable video if you do it correctly.
Like, can you imagine me saying, "How dare you steal the dead AIDS guy's fucking words?" You know, and just say it word for word. Like, oh God, gonna give yeah, that'd be great.
Reaching well over $1 billion in funding. In more recent years and with more recent disasters,
Who's watching
news
this?
outlets don't just report on the donations given.
Oh, people just come to dislike Bomb. Boy, you gotta give her this. She don't quit, huh?
Just to let you know,
Yeah.
that number is fake. And I'm going to keep driving that home every time someone with that stupid YouTube fucking dislike extension goes, look how many dislikes
Oh,
it
yeah,
has.
that's right. Yeah, that's
Fuck
right.
you and your dislike
It's
fucking
fake, but
extension. It's
yeah,
not
like,
real.
but you gotta admit, he's probably ratioed more.
She's
than one
probably
thing.
getting downvoted, but
Yeah.
that is not an accurate number.
Yes,
That is
I know. You
that's
explained it
You
to
know what,
me.
Tommy? It has 7,000 dislikes. You want to know how I know?
Why?
I have a mental algorithm. That's the number. Okay, do not
Yeah.
question it.
It's God. I tell you something. You're right. The thing isn't accurate. I guarantee you she has more dislikes in this video than likes.
She might have more dislikes than that. It depends on the usage of the people who are having. I mean, probably not.
Yeah, they have that share the same app.
The fucking Dream video was off by 140,000 dislikes. That's crazy.
Yeah, that ruins the. I wonder if they'll bring it back when Trump gets in office.
Dude, I saw some post today. It was like Reddit, it was like lies told on Reddit, and it was, dude, if he gets TikTok down, I think he'll come get Reddit next. We're an open community of free thinkers, and he doesn't like that.
Who? Who doesn't like that?
Trump's gonna, after he gets TikTok illegalized, he'll take out Reddit. Because of the free thinkers.
Oh, the free thinkers. Yeah, here's the free thinking on Reddit. Hey, you said something I don't like. I'm a Redditor. Bye.
You heard what happened with the YouTube drama subreddit?
No, that's where I got this. But no, what happened?
No, that's the YouTube subreddit. There's r/YouTube drama. And I used to look at it because occasionally they'd post shit about us on there.
Oh, really?
Or it would be like, just general YouTube drama. It had 35,000 users, probably only 100 active at any given moment or something. It was pretty small and it grew for a long time. Now it has like 60,000 fucking members, 56, I think.
Internet historian is a Nazi.
Chill. What is going on?
Yo, but that's the point. Yeah. So basically what happened is after H Bomber Guy's video, 25,000 people joined instantly. And now the whole subreddit is taken over by active fans of H Bomber Guy.
Oh, no.
They've been using this subreddit as a safe haven to attack plagiarists, to attack Wendigoon. Currently, the person who posted that account, Brainy Biscuit, is the secondary moderator on the site, on the subreddit or whatever, like this, the second in command. And they have a pinned post that's like the boogie, like this is the boogie post, but it's about internet historian making racist jokes. Okay, so we investigated the moderator, Tommy, to see like what kind of person they were. I'm going to send you something. This was a little interesting. If I do, apparently they spend some time on r/suicide watch because their polyamorous 3-person Discord relationship crashed and burned fairly recently.
Yeah, I got it right
They were
here.
recently fired from the capitalist regime of Walmart. So now that they're going to spend the rest of their time using their fingers. This person is very interesting, I would say.
I don't even like Destiny, and this is so shameless. Destiny's wife left him for a dollar store, Ezra Miller.
But could you believe that a Discord moderator would be a 21-year-old trans autism enjoyer, cartoon artist, by the way, artist. Let's add that to the list. Okay. They claim they're a horny fucker, but they're not interested in a friends with benefits. They often post to make new friends. One of their primary posts I've sent you is, hey, so I just got back from a mental ward and all my friends are gone. They were my best friends and we were like family. I pushed them away and now I'm home and no one's here for me. I guess I'm starting over. Anyways, that was removed from the subreddit of r/make new friends. So they're not allowed to make new friends.
Oh my God. Active
monitoring. Oh, did I mention they watch a lot of Hassan?
Do they? I would have never thought that. Did you notice H Bomber Guy didn't call out Hassan in his video?
Yeah, I mean, he made a joke with him. I thought that was kind of...
I would have thought that he would have been on the list as well, but that's a little different.
Some people disagree with me, but I personally think what Hassan does is much more direct and harmful than any one singular plagiarized video. He has the opportunity to...
Yeah, but Hassan's a communist, and Hassan's a communist, and they're not, so he's my friend. It is really fun, and then it, because internet historian, I mean, he legitimately got busted, but it's interesting that he got targeted because he bitched about Hassan watching his shit. It does feel like a payback.
What do you think of this? I'm kind of putting you on the spot here.
Sure,
pull this tweet up because I want to know what your thoughts on it, because I think there's probably nothing wrong here. Again, I haven't seen it. Pull up this, not what I just sent you, the next one.
Whatever.
This guy tagged me today. I don't know if he tagged. No, he didn't tag you.
No, he didn't.
So in the screenshot he shows, apparently, a really small YouTuber named Soggy Cereal, right?
Yeah,
made a video on like the king of faking content. And a couple days later, Kavos apparently puts out like a near identical video. Okay. What are your thoughts on that practice? Like with a similar title?
It's been going on for you. I don't know. I think it's no, because you're allowed, as long as I plagiarize. No, I don't got a problem with it. First of all, the guy gets the first video usually gets the gold anyway. Sometimes it's the second guy. No, I think we're all allowed to talk, because I think if I criticize this or say there's something wrong with this, what I fear is like, Augie covered something, so I can't now.
Yeah, it feels like a slippery slope, right? Like, I mean,
yeah. So
I'm looking at this and because it activates me a little bit. I'm thinking, all right, one video is titled "The King of Faking Content," the other is "The King of Fake Videos Exposed" with the same title convention, and it's like apparently Kavos like sends watch his original video and swings everybody there. It's obvious that Kavos watched that video and then wrote it in his own words and put it in there, and he did credit him. But it does always kind of suck seeing like Kavos's video blow past that one in views.
I think it had,
but isn't this what YouTube trained us to do?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
This is
kind of.
Yeah, I guess I just wonder. I don't know.
I always think it's lame. Here's what happens. It's like if a big event happens, nobody pays attention. If somebody like who was the guy? Remember Just Destiny changed his name. A lot of times he'll find stuff that nobody's talking about and get a lot of views on it, right? I always think it's a little bit lame. Nothing wrong. I don't think it should be illegal or guys should take a bunch of shit. When you get sort of a unique, non-trending topic, and you make it a trending topic, and then there's 20 videos made after that, I always think those videos are a little lamer in some aspect. But here's the thing, too. Like, things could change. There could be updates. You may do the video, the subject better. So, yeah, it is kind of a weird slippery slope.
Now, but on the alternative flip side of that, I mean, I've been in plenty of situations where it's like, I just wish this thing would take off. So you come in, you make that niche video, and then all of a sudden everyone's just like, yeah, it was pretty good, Nick. And they never say anything about it.
Yeah, that happens. That happens.
If someone like Kavos came along and made the video, maybe my video might have performed better, you know?
Right.
You know, isn't that like, but Kavos isn't the Kavos kind of the beneficiary too of getting a lot of viral videos, and as long as you have them, that's kind of a notch in your belt. You're always going to have a little more advantage over somebody who doesn't have that.
Probably. You know. But I mean, if my video doesn't have an opportunity to reach that many people and the topic can be discussed further, or like, I don't know, maybe this video had an adverse effect, hypothetically. Let's say all of a sudden Soggy Cereal got 1 million views because Kavos aired it out to more people. I think Kavos, when he covered the I'm Alex allegations with Slazo, it really helped me and Tom back then.
Oh, yeah. You know I mean? I was going to say, we you were to talk about those days, we were always encouraging people to make videos on our content. If you remember that, you were like, dude. The thing is, I happen to know there's some MamaMax stuff coming out. I know I can't push it on my own. I watched a video with Tom, and I think he did a video on iiluminaughtii, and he basically said that me and you figured out Blair long ago, but we just didn't have the fucking clout to push the story.
Who said that?
I think Tom said that.
Oh. I didn't see that.
We didn't have he's right. He was right. Like, we didn't have the reach or the clout, and you know, we got it out there. Tipster got it out there. Everybody got it. Augie within our community, everybody knew who. I don't think too many people were surprised in our local community about Blair. You know.
Did you know that this is just the last little random tangent I want to point out? Do you know that Community Notes like really hates Keem?
Yeah.
Well,
yesterday I tweeted out that Jeffrey Epstein list had Daniel M. Keem on it, and I put a picture of Keemstar, and it got 4,000 likes, and it never got noted. Keem's like, watch Community Notes ignore this, and they totally did. I basically tweeted that Keem was a pedophile, and fucking Community Notes did not step in.
I noticed that the Drama Alert Twitter account has been getting on a lot of people's nerves.
And it gets community noted all the time. Like, Keem is making so much money off of that account posting retarded shit, and like, it gets noted at. I literally tweeted he was on Epstein's flight logs, and then like everyone ignored it, like nothing. Apparently, there has been a. I think what's happening is there was somebody who tried to community note it an hour into it, and this was yesterday. But everyone's flagging not helpful, so it won't post. They just keep seeing it, and they're going, "No, that's a bad note. Nope, 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 nope," and it just won't go through. And it's so stupid.
I don't know. It could be. I mean, Keem's got a lot of enemies, but
someone should do a community note and be like, "This is actually true, 100% true."
Oh, that would be funny. I'm plagiarizing now. I'm stealing a bit from Chud Logic, and I told him as such. It is now my bit. He has a and I don't know how you never thought of this, Tommy.
What?
He has a separate cutaway in OBS that he hits. He has a rape review button. So whenever he's about to review a rape, it plays an epic intro with loud music. And I just made mine, and I told him mine's better because it's the ultimate rape review.
Yeah, what did he do recently? Chud did something really funny recently. Oh, he was reviewing Colton's work on MamaMax, which was
You did that recently?
Hysterical. Oh man!
What happened? You know what happened to Colton? He like dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah,
he comes had that MamaMax thing and he disappeared.
And then he leaves. Yeah. I got to go. I got to do Pat's. Tommy's still up and he needs to be in fucking bed. So let me do Pat's and call it a night.
All right.
Let's see. Hang on a second, because I think we got new Pats from the join date lifetime tier money. All right, let's see. Active. Anyway, motherfucking active. Lifetime. No, I don't want lifetime. Join date. Current tier. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Abby Blackburn, Cody, Everborn, Latchkey Gothboy, MrSEN, Nesquik, Oatbag, Panic Pun, Pilkington, Reynolds Hughes, and Tommy C's Cat. Who are you? Irish. And if you want your name read off, that's what you do. Cody, Everborn. Who's it? Latchkey Gothboy's a new one, I think. Thank you, Latchkey Gothboy. Yeah, it came in on the 8th. Yeah, Tommy's coughing, so I got to get going. And I'm pretty tired.
Live in a little while.
Oh, by the way, Oppenheimer might be the best movie yet. One of the best movies.
It was
like
so
top
good,
5.
right?
Oh, God.
Bro, my mom was like, it's a little long. I'm like, shut up and enjoy the movie.
Yeah, it's an amazing fucking movie. Like, I didn't think Hollywood was capable of making something that good. I'm so down on it.
Dude, and it got better after the fucking bomb dropped.
Well,
like that ending part in the court was so good.
Yeah, you know, I also like. There's very few movies that I see that I think about the whole next day. Right. The only thing that really seems to do that is I watch some true crime that I haven't seen before, which at this stage is pretty rare. Right. And I think about everything. All I did all day in my free time was research what was real and what was not real about Oppenheimer. By the way, very little. You know, very little, and there's just things I can interpret differently, like the scene when Truman basically tells him to stop crying, right? Well, there's two ways to interpret that. There's stop crying, don't be a bitch, which I think if you were a liberal you would interpret it that way, but the way I interpreted it was, I'm the one that had to drop the bomb. The blood's on my hands. How dare you say the blood's on your hands? That's the way I interpreted it. Because I think Truman was a good man. You know, I mean, there's so much there. The only thing that's really 100% not in the film is the conversation between him and Einstein. That didn't happen. That's it.
One thing about that.
Yeah.
You didn't watch it in the theaters, did you?
No.
So you know that ending part where like the car goes by and then you see Albert Einstein standing in the distance?
No, I think I missed that. Why?
It was towards the very end of the movie as he's walking out. The car, so I think Marvel ruined moviegoers. So that's how like Captain America would be introduced to a scene.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But when Oppenheimer's walking out and the car drives away and across the street for no fucking reason, Albert Einstein was standing there, the whole crowd roared. Like they were cheering that Einstein was walking towards him. It was like a fucking, like an after credit scene of a Marvel movie.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest horse shit in the movie. They knew each other.
I lost it, dude. I lost it.
Yeah, you're probably right. They never worked together. They knew each other. I think they knew each other in Europe. I'm sure they touched base, right? But there's no evidence that, Albert Einstein was really old in the 40s. So how old was he when he died? He died in 1955. Albert Einstein. How old was he when he died? By New Jersey. Lucky guy. He's 76. The 55 size, he's in his 60s. So
Here, wait.
He's tired. Yeah.
Tommy, I found the scene. You're not gonna get claimed for it. Pull this up real fast. The TikTok.
It's a TikTok. Hold on. Right.
This shows up and everyone roared with anticipation.
Was this the commercial or the?
No. This part.
I don't remember that scene.
He just came out from behind the bar. Everyone's like, "Woo!"
That's so weird. Sound like Charlie. I don't remember that scene. No, but the scene that was at the end of the that's another thing too. Like I looked up Strauss, who's supposed to be the big villain, right? You know, you could make a case that he was doing the right thing by throwing Oppenheimer under the bus. He was surrounded by communists, you know. So yeah, he embarrassed him, but you know, like you could make a case that Strauss wasn't actually just trying to screw him because his feelings were hurt. I'm sure that was a part of it. He was literally surrounded by some of the worst actors in the United States, and he invented the bomb. They had every right to take his shit away from him, every right in the world, you know. But it ended up screwing up Strauss's career too. You know what Strauss did?
Everyone justifies attacking me. You know, I was friends with John Swan, the guy who lied about Dream.
And Strauss ended up ruining his whole career. You know what he did after that? He still stayed involved in Jewish issues and tried to help Jews around America that were suffering, and they're moving over to the United States from Europe. He all did that. He wasn't. I don't
Tommy
think
Z today. Tommy Zionist. Oh wow.
I don't think Strauss is as evil as he was portrayed. I think what happened was one guy was a conservative, the other guy was a liberal, and they clashed. That's what I think happened. You know? I don't. But see, that's how good this movie is. That I'm thinking like that. What other movie does that nowadays?
I mean, I was a pretty big fan of Florence Pugh.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking Peaky Blinders and all that other shit. It's a great great movie. All right, good night, everybody. I got to put my kid to bed. Good night to you guys. Right. Take care. All the best. I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow, but definitely see you Friday to say goodbye for the week. Peace.